birthday, kids. What time is that?
Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the defense, numbers 1, 2, and 3. By rule, the great and powerful Patrick Mahomes will elect where to place the ball. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, it's now 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball is snapped.
Man, look at the way Patrick Mahomes handed off that ball. Superb technique.
But let's check out the flag on the play.
During the play, personal foul, violating Patrick Mahomes' personal bubble. The result of the play is first down, touchdown, and Chiefs win by 50 points. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Slapdash Toys, it's the Tomlin playset.
Set it up!
And watch your kicker boot another three-pointer.
Field goal!
Comes with Coach Figure guaranteed to finish 9 and 8 every single season.
And kicked it! Another field goal!
It's the Tomlin playset, the only football toy that always goes 9 and 8. Call the shots with Coach T, rack up threes with a spring-loaded kicker, and watch old man quarterback's arm barely move.
Let me hear you all say, E-L-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go, Birds!
And those guys are going to have to play.
There goes Mahomes thanking his beloved refs with a warm hug and a kiss on the lips. And there is the exchange of money we were all waiting for. Look how happy they are, folks.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Well, there it is. Kansas has paid off the refs.
Detroit's touchdown is ruled illegal motion.
You got to be kidding me. He
You
just
tapped a card.
I know it stings right now. I know. We left plays out there. But listen up. Fellas, we may have lost, but now we're on track for 9 and 8. Yeah, 9 and 8, baby.
This is not an NFL official speaking German.
Plus, they offered to wind the clock so it really ends the game at this point. End of regulation, we'll roll to...
I'm not sure what he said there.
Stumping the whole team.
I'm getting this on video. This is wild.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Fehlstart, Angriff.
Oh!
5 Yards Strafen.
Welcome to another train wreck episode of the Sports Dorks. Here's Bruce, Edson, and Keith for this week's news, notes, and bad takes.
Courtesy of Striper, we're probably copywritten strict already.
We're done.
Thanks, folks. We're out. How you been, Bruce? It's been weeks.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
And it's weird because it seems like for the last, 3-4 shows, it's me with the rotating you or Edson.
Mm-hmm.
Had the three of us in a while, and I'm guessing Edson's lost in that winter wonderland right now.
No, there's a text. I mean, I just put my phone down. There's a text via Edson. It might be on your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
No. The last text I got from Edson says, yep, at least a foot, i.e. white snow.
No.
I told him to hop in late if he can. But I hear a bing. I hear a boop. I hear a noise. I see him. He's here.
Frosty the Snowman.
Were you lost in the snow, Edson?
Well, not sure how long I'll last. I'll just give you that. And
Yeah,
I'm woefully unprepared, but that's nothing new.
My bladder doesn't hold up long enough these days either. I get it.
Who you telling?
So it's been like weeks. Like I actually had to tally my picks. There were
that's right.
3 weeks now. We haven't really covered this. I'm afraid.
Okay. I wrote you guys my picks and I told you how I did and everything. If I remember correctly.
Expected me to actually come and put them in. Like, come on.
It's 3 weeks worth, right?
3 weeks worth. I put mine in. I was 10-5 overall.
Wow. Okay.
In those 3 weeks. I had a 5-0 week on week.
Wow.
Yeah. When you guys cheated, that's when I knew everything was rigged.
That was before that, right? We covered the cheating week.
Yeah, we did because I was all pissed off.
I think I was that same thing. I was 3-2, 3-2, and 4-1. So I think that is 10-5 over the 3 weeks.
3-2 and 3-2 makes 6-4 plus
and 4-1.
Wow, you were. So let me update this real quick.
Okay, I remember.
I know this is compelling television for our audience. So it's 9-5
as per usual.
As per usual. So Edson, you are overall 56-24 with your picks. I'm still 3 behind you, 53-27, and now we just got to figure out what Bruce's overall record was.
I know.
Okay, 3-2, 4-1, and 4-1.
Oh, that makes
11-4.
11-4 puts you at what? You know who the cheater is in this crowd. All right.
Actually, I made my text out in Phoenix, so there's a tape delay. So I would watch the game first, and then make my picks.
Right.
I learned that from Edson. Edson sent me a note.
You have a 1-game lead, my friend, with only 2 weeks to go. You know what that means, and we're gonna pick every game on week 18. So.
Oh yeah, I
kind of had to pick some tougher games this week just to
remember.
I mean, I could have picked all these layup games, but I will be fair when we get to our picks.
Did you already? I already sent my picks in for this week. You guys got those, right?
Yeah, I had that
for this week or for last week.
This week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm already 1-0, so I'm good.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I picked Denver too, although I'm not very confident after that game, but.
Yeah, real. I don't know. There's a lot of layups. You're right. There's but you gotta be ambitious and try and drive.
Yes. So lots of news and notes, and I wanted to cover some baseball and stuff, but we don't have time for that because it's been a couple of weeks and there's a lot of football news. Starting with the biggest news, what do you guys feel about this?
Nice.
I was floored.
Oh man,
I didn't know how long has this been in the planning stages.
In the planning, not very long. I
was just floored by this.
I was in LA last week when I first heard about this. Black and White Sports on YouTube did a thing on it, and I was like, really?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We did the Ebony and Ivory show. Now they're doing the Black and White Sports. I think that's copyright infringement.
Well, take it up with John Matrix and.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna call them. Get them on the phone.
It's a good channel on YouTube.
Okay.
But, I was shocked because I was just flipping through and I'm like, what's this? Kansas City might move. And what it was 3 days later, they actually announced it. A lot of times these teams will use another city as leverage to get the deal that they want out of the current city they're in.
Right.
Since Edson is Bruce, you were here when our esteemed Governor Rowland here in Connecticut went all in on the Rams or the Patriots moving to Hartford, let the Whalers get away.
Right.
And all the Patriots were doing was leveraging a new stadium in Foxborough, and they got it.
Mm-hmm.
They were never coming here.
Well, a lot of people don't know this unless you live down here. They were the Redskins. Sorry, the Commanders, whoever they're the Redskins. The Redskins. Come on. They came this close to moving to Northern Virginia. They had land all picked out and everything because they were going to leave RFK, and they said, "Well, we got to find a place to play." In Northern Virginia said, "Yeah, we'll take care of you." Then Jack Kent Cooke said, "You know what? I'm going to build a stadium, name it after myself, and name the town Rajon for my 2 sons. So there you go. I'll give you the land." And the Redskins said, "Okay."
And they built the stadium, and it sank into the swamp.
Right. It needs to sink into the swamp.
Then they built another one, and that one sank into the swamp.
One sank into the swamp. No, that burned down, fell over, then sank into the swamp. The
Right.
other one stayed up. But the big thing here with the Chiefs, they don't have to change their name because there's a Kansas City, Kansas. Like the city is across the border. So you have 2 Kansas Cities, which I've been to both. I was working in Kansas City, Missouri, and staying in Kansas City, Kansas. And the problem with me is they're going into one of these dome stadiums, right? The mystique of the Chiefs is going to be gone. The mystique of going to Arrowhead Stadium in January and having to play them outside. Remember, 2 years ago when Miami went there, remember it was so cold, the helmets were.
yes, excuse me.
Bruce, that just I think my left ear's gone now.
I'm sorry. Your left ear is gone. My lung is gone. In comparison.
So the weather won't be a factor in the NFL pretty soon at all.
Unless you're in Green Bay.
They're not. You don't think they're ever going to change that?
Never.
Well, the Bears are changing it. The Bears are going indoors in 5 years. Browns are going indoors in 5 years. They're all going indoors. And in this case, too, their practice facility is going to be indoors. So the Chiefs are going to go from one of the hardest, toughest teams in the league to one of the softest, weakest teams in the league. This might hurt them when they do have to go outside on a playoff run in January.
Well,
they're doing it because they want Super Bowls and NCAA tournaments and concerts and truck pulls and everything else to go in those stadiums. So, whatever.
I mean, it's all about how much money you can make out of it, and it's the NFL season's awesome and it can be long, but it's also short.
Well, yeah, you only have at the most 9 home games plus playoffs. Yeah. So.
Could you guys imagine this? I'm going to break in with this. Could you imagine this? And you guys have probably all heard this before. Now we're going to hear it again. Sunday. The NHRA truck pool here at Arrowhead Stadium. Wait a minute, we're going inside. See Patrick Mahomes fight Travis Kelce. It's like, it's going to be, what is this? Why are we going inside? It's insane.
So, I don't know. I'm worried. I was talking to our good friend Paul the other day, and we think that by the mid 2030s, the NFL might be a completely different creature and almost unwatchable.
Right.
It'll be
I don't know by then.
Sanitized, and they'll be playing 2-hand touch.
Yeah.
The other big news, did you guys see this? Ravens beat reporter Mike Preston. And I tried to get his article from the Baltimore Sun, but it was one of those sites that said, you have to subscribe to read this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Blow me. So I found the New York Post article. I'm sorry, the photo's missing. NordVPN must be a naughty photo. So apparently Lamar Jackson, we've seen his performance drop. He's falling asleep in meetings because he's up all night playing video games. He's missing, or he's late to practices. He's missing team sessions. And I think John Harbaugh's had enough. And apparently,
don't mess with the Harbaugh boys. Those guys are rough.
Has Lamar been listening to Kyler Murray?
Thank you, Edson. I was just going there.
Great point.
They said Lamar's not malicious about it. He's immature.
Yeah.
He has no discipline. Yeah. He just stays up all night and then he's tired all day. And it's Kyler Murray all over again. Rumor has it, Edson, there are 2 teams that might trade for him in the offseason.
Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes.
I think that wouldn't the Jets be interested?
Well, you would think, but the 2 teams I've heard are the Vegas Raiders and your Miami Dolphins.
Wow. The reason why I brought the Jets first is because they accumulated all those draft picks during the trade deadline, so you think they'd be more.
Not only that,
to do it.
They put Justin Fields on the inactive list for the rest of the year last week. So they really don't have their quarterback in place at all. No. They're playing their 3rd string quarterback.
Yeah, I'm sure their first plan A is going to try to get that first pick from somebody, maybe the Giants or something.
Yep. Glinzer's back. Welcome back, Glinzer.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Is going to be the forefront. Like you just said, the NFL is going to look totally different.
Mm-hmm.
They should be like 1 first down, bring on the kicker.
No, seriously. And Glinzer, I think they should do it the opposite way. Instead of giving him 3 points for a 65-yard field goal, you get 1. You get 1 because and
then you
you shouldn't get an extra point for kicking it far because like Edson just said, teams will go for 1 first down and try to win the games that way. Make it harder. Make them have to actually move the ball.
Yep.
So crazy. Then there was this.
Oh, now what was that all about?
I don't know, but it's weird. The Detroit fan that he hit held a press conference yesterday. Did you see this?
I heard about that.
Because DK Metcalf is pulling the Juicy Smollett. He's lying about what really happened, and this guy is like, this is the truth, and he baited him. He kept calling him DeKalen. I forgot Metcalf's middle name. It's like DeKalen.
Yeah, it's a weird name because I remember reading something about that.
Yeah, DeKalen Zachariah or something crazy like that, and it just makes Metcalf go crazy. And I can kind of understand because I'm going to share a secret with the world right now. My name is really not Keith. That's my middle name.
Yeah, I know what your name is.
I know, and I hate it. So
I like that name. It's a pretty cool name.
It doesn't fit me though, and it's because my father wanted a junior, and my mother said no. So they compromised and gave me his first name and a different middle name, and then called me by that middle name. So I can get, because when people call me by my real first name, I get kind of pissed. I don't like it. So I get where Metcalf would lose it. However, you are a highly paid athlete. My stepdad was a football coach. And when he was raising me, he used to tell me when I was playing sports, don't have rabbit ears. He'd go like this, no rabbit ears, i.e. don't listen to the people in the stands. Yeah. Don't listen to them. Tune them out. They don't matter. What matters is what you're doing on the field. And what he was doing over there during a commercial break, engaging with a fan, he brought it on himself. The problem is this suspension. Did you see this? He's going to lose $500,000.
Yeah, I saw some crazy amount of money. I saw that
in game checks, but it's going to void $45 million in future guaranteed money.
Right. That's the
language in his contract that if he gets suspended, the Steelers don't owe him his guaranteed money.
Right. That's the bigger one.
And for the Steelers to put that language in his contract means they know he's capable of something like this.
So, maybe they just had too many incidences in the past with other receivers.
Well, like Cleanser said, this guy's a legit hothead. Yeah, he has no control over himself, clearly. So this was also big news this week. Thank you, Jack.
That's cool.
That is big news, actually.
Well, here's one for you guys. You were talking, Keith, you were talking about your name situation. My uncle's name is Theodore Melvin Thomas, but he goes by Melvin.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin, my cousin Greg is Melvin Gregory Thomas, and he goes by Greg.
Okay,
because he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do what he's the first name thing.
I suggest for Melvin Gregory, MG. That's cool. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Do they call him MG?
No.
How about Mel?
No.
No.
They call him Edson.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
The poor guy comes in late, and look what happens to him. Did you guys?
I've been saving.
Oh gosh.
Look at the little troll, bro. Blue wig.
Wow.
Crying his eyes out. Wow. Yo, look at this.
Man.
People are quick with this stuff. Now, I don't know if that's an actual, I mean, it looks like a real video to me, but it can't be. It's got to be AI. You think it's AI?
Oh, it's got to be AI.
Yeah. And then there was this. This is great, too. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Why was that open? Let me get back to the beginning here. This is where AI comes in handy, honestly. People are quick-witted out there. And as we know, DK Metcalf now is like this long line of Steeler receiver knuckleheads, right? Mm-hmm. So they know how to get talented wide receivers, but then they're all knuckleheads. And what's really funny is, like I saw this AI Aaron Rodgers bit where he was going, I'm really glad we traded George Pickens because he's crazy. And we brought in DK Metcalf, who's also crazy and worse at football.
Wow.
I should have found that clip too, but there you go. Brad Pitt. His name's William, huh? Well, what was Cary Grant's real name? It was a goofy.
Oh, it was a weird name. I mean, if I had my phone, I'd look it up, but it's charging, but it's a very interesting name.
Goofy name, yeah. So people in Pittsburgh This guy Yinzer G, the Yinzers get right at it. This is kind of funny. Let me play this.
I used to feel trapped in my own body until I got traded to the Steelers and somebody recommended I take Crash Out.
I used to be humble until I made a few Pro Bowls. But then I took it and crashed the fuck out.
I took it and did all kind of unnecessary shit.
I took it and got into a bar fight.
I took it and put Ed Reed on his ass when he wasn't looking.
I took it and got toasted like a strudel. I took it and did a touchdown celebration while down 3 scores.
I took it and danced on TikTok against my coach's wishes.
And of course, I have nothing to do with it, even though I'm the common denominator.
Take as necessary or whenever the fuck you feel like it. Do not don't play for the Steelers, or if you're not a wide receiver. Taking it may end your career prematurely, but fuck it.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it says it all, right? Oh, it sounds like Jake Paul took the same stuff.
Wow.
Sadly, Jake Paul got so demolished so quickly, it showed kind of how washed up Mike Tyson is because he barely could touch him. But
oh, man.
All right. Should we get to this?
Yes.
The real business at hand. We got 2 weeks to go.
There's 2 games today, right?
There are 2 games today, and they're good because opposed to, should we talk about Christmas Day?
No.
Oh, yeah. Those are kind of crap.
No. Oh, did you guys see what happened this morning? They had a video of Travis Kelce walking back to the locker room, and they got in a confrontation with the cameraman.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have to find it on my phone. When I find it, I'll send it to you guys.
Wait. Let me be completely shocked. Yeah, right. Why is that even a
why were they following him all over the field? I mean, was it bad enough?
Well, because
they show Patrick Mahomes every other play, and Travis Kelce catches the ball, and the crowd is just like, he caught the ball.
Because
we may never see this again.
Yeah, well, that's why. Exactly. It was his potentially last home game. But, the guy's a drama queen. And
they know they can easily instigate him anyway.
Exactly. He is talk about having no control over your emotions.
Right.
So here's the playoff picture. So
anyone see the Chiefs?
There were only 2 locked in on Christmas Day. It was just the Broncos and the Patriots.
Right.
Locked in. Everything else was open. Now in the AFC, we've got 5 teams in there, so there's only 2 spots left. One would be the AFC North division winner,
right? Yeah.
And the other would be the last wild card. In the NFC, there's only 1 spot left.
Wow, that's
crazy. And right now,
that's right. The Detroit lost. That did it. Yeah.
The Detroit lost. They're out.
So now it's just the division of the South. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that division so anemic? They are awful every single year, and they get a home playoff game.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's because the Panthers are Bucks. Who knows what it's going to be? Really disappointed in the Bucks last week, and when we cover their game,
especially
coming up, we'll get to that. But yeah, but I'll tell you that Kyle Shanahan's up for Coach of the Year. He should be on that list because I don't know how the 49ers are. What are they? 11-4.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
They still have a shot for the number 1 seed.
They do. With all those injuries,
that'd be crazy.
And once again, watching it the other day, and Kittle's hobbling off the field. He's hurt again. Like, it's his ankle, I guess, this time. Guy's so talented, but he's always hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the thing I was waiting for via Edson was like, when is Darnold going to turn into a pumpkin? And it hasn't. We came close the first game against the Rams when he threw 4 interceptions, but besides that, he's been pretty consistent.
Well, we had the Goffo lantern this week.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That was
the Goffo lantern.
5 turnovers. Oh my gosh!
Holy mackerel!
That was bad.
Did you see? There was a soundbite somewhere, and I will cop to this. I got up a little late because I was out doing snow until almost 2 a.m. But there was a Amon Ra St. Brown and Panay Sewell both said they didn't want to play on Christmas.
Wow.
They were kind of like, why should we have to play on Christmas? We're not at home with our families. We're not watching kids open gifts. And I get that, but Bruce and I were talking about this off air. It's just like, at the same time, you're paid millions of dollars and you signed up for this. So, but they were mad because they had to play Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they were like, "How did we got both of those this year? That's not fair."
That's true. Detroit did, and Dallas did too.
That's the price of success,
right?
The Lions are like America's team. People fell in love with that team because they've been so bad for so long. Everybody wants to see them do well, and that's why they're getting these special holiday games. They always get Thanksgiving anyway.
Oh, it's a tradition. So is Dallas.
Exactly. Wow. I wasn't. That's true. That's some weird, wild stuff.
I mean, that's not surprising at all, considering.
No, it's not. That's not. So should we just quickly go over the Christmas games that I didn't really watch? I watched a little bit of the Kansas City Denver because I was on Prime. I don't have Netflix because they oppose a lot of my principles, so they don't get my money. And I had to laugh. They were probably so mad at these games.
Yeah, I was actually over somebody's house for a while and who had that Netflix game on, and the Cowboy Washington game to me was the best one out of all of these in terms of play, even though it meant literally nothing in terms of playoffs or anything like that.
Right.
What is with the? I think it started with Dan Campbell in Detroit. It's not an exception. It's now like every time you get a 4th down, you're going for it. The Cowboys went 6 for 6 on 4th down in that game.
Wow.
That's a real stat of the day.
And it's Campbell with the Detroit Lions that I think has kind of like repackaged these 4th downs as like just he could be on his own 20-yard line, 4th and 6. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
And I think
2 minutes left. I
think it's cost him this season for sure. I think he lost 2 or 3 games based on that, but
easily. And it's you can track this back to 2 years ago, and Glinzer would know against the 49ers in the championship game.
Which they should have won.
They should have won that game. He gave it away by not kicking field goals, going for it on 4th down because he was greedy. And you thought he's going to learn from that and rein it back in. And then last year he didn't rein it in, but they were 15-2.
Yeah, I mean,
so all that did was pour kerosene on that fire. He's like, look, it works. We're 15-2. And then they had the early divisional round loss to Washington. And then this year it's never felt right this year. Even when before all the injuries, it didn't feel right.
Right. It's almost like the criticism he got is like, well, then I'm gonna double and triple down.
Right.
I know I'm right, so I'm gonna double triple down now.
Yeah, I love Dan Campbell. He's a master motivator, but I think he's a little on the arrogant side with that.
Yeah, I mean, 4th down should be like, situational. Come on. It's not just
they're using
you feel like it.
They're using these analytics now too that say like, they pop it up on the screen. They have a 73% chance of converting this right now. Analytics to me, it drives me nuts because especially in baseball, like what happened to just having a vibe, getting a feel for the game?
Yeah, that's the feel for the game. Yep.
The Sparky Andersons, the Tommy Lasordas, the Earl Weavers, the Billy Martins, they went on hunches. Joe Torre, they played hunches. They didn't have all this mathematics at their fingertips, and I think it ruins the game a little bit.
Yep.
Can I interject something going back to a conversation we just had regarding DK Metcalf? You remember, Keith, you probably remember this because you're a big-time Yankees fan, the documentary about Billy Martin. And he would talk about he would be managing the game, and his girlfriend at the time that turned into his wife would send him notes while he was watching the game, and she was sick. She would wear flip-flops, and she put the notes between the flip-flops and say,
"Oh my God,
Billy, I can't wait to see you after the game." And Billy's like, "Yeah, baby, okay. Yeah, call for a bunt. We got to get out of here quick. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go."
Believe it or not, I've never seen that. Wow.
Wow. But you're talking about, when Edson says something situational football, as much as I hate him, I keep on. Much as I hate him, not Edson. I apologize.
Wow.
Much as I let me clarify. Edson, you're my brother, and I love you, love you, bro. But much as I hate him as a coach, it reminds me of Belichick, because Belichick would never do anything like that. Because Belichick would look at him, we really shouldn't be going for this. Even though I want to get home to my 25-year-old prom date.
That was true up until this year, and I think now it's the other way around. And he's he's in love. Or he thinks he's in love. The poor guy's gonna get hurt bad.
Yep. Love you, Edson. I'm sorry, man.
I didn't get to see the Detroit-Minnesota game at all. None of it. But based on the statistics, I would think that the rest of the NFC is like, thank you, Minnesota, for giving away Darnold, because with the defense, the way it's playing right now, they would be, I don't know, definitely in contention for a playoff, if not the top spot in the NFC. Do you see that?
Are you telling me that Max Brosner's 51 yards passing is not adequate?
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
He beat him with 51 yards passing. That is,
yeah, and look at what Gibbs, who's like top notch, look what they held him to, and Montgomery too.
That's a couple weeks in a row now. The Steelers shut Gibbs down too, and I think who'd they play the week before? I believe he got shut down that week too. The Lions were weird because going into the Steeler game, they said that all year long they were a win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one. And then they lost like three straight.
Three straight now.
Yeah. They got to one more to play. They got to pack it in. They got to lick their wounds and come back next year. But I agree with you on the Sam Darnold thing. And Bruce said earlier, the pumpkin watch is not happening.
Well, we'll wait till the playoffs, but as of now, definitely not.
Glenzer brings up a good point here too. And that's a great point about Campbell. Yeah. As soon as Campbell started taking over play calling somewhere around week 5 or 6.
That's where it went. Yep. That's exactly what happened.
And it really shows how much Ben Johnson meant to that offense, because now look at what the Bears are doing with Ben Johnson. That's insane. But, and talk about great coaching jobs. Let's give Kevin O'Connell his due that he got this team to 8-8.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
With no quarterback.
No quarterback. Yep.
McCarthy started looking a little better the last couple weeks, at least confidence-wise.
Yeah.
He wasn't putting up stellar numbers, but if he made a mistake, he'd come right back out there. And earlier in his career, he started 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
He would make a mistake and it would kind of snowball. Going back to that game against the Bears that they had a 3-score lead and lost. But but they really, like you said, Edson, with that defense, this is a team built to win right now, and they don't have the most important player on the team in place.
I think they're gonna go with him again next year, based on the last few games
with McCarthy.
I know he's injury prone, but
you know what I also think about, not just giving away Sam Darnold, but I go back and think about the offseason, and there was a guy lobbying to play on that team. And he was holding out for the longest time because he wanted to play in Minnesota, and they wanted nothing to do with him, and he ended up in Pittsburgh, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Now, if Minnesota brought Rodgers in, this is a 12-13 win team probably.
Yeah, with that defense.
And the wide receivers on that team. And their running game's no slouch either. They got what's his name there? The guy from Green Bay.
Yeah, Jones.
Aaron Jones. Thank you.
Aaron Jones.
They could have had the two Aarons back in the same team again. Remember they played?
They would have loved that. I mean, my goodness.
I remember Rodgers taking so long to sign because he was waiting for that.
Yep. And then the last game of the week, or Christmas Day, was Denver, Kansas City, and Kansas City with their third-string quarterback, Chris Oladokun, drafted in the 7th round by your Pittsburgh Steelers.
Not mine.
They hung in there for a while, but Denver did another Denver thing. Why does Denver, what Denver feels like to me? When the winter first kind of sets in and you want to go skating on the pond and you're not sure if the ice is thick enough yet, and you go out there and you start hearing the cracks, right? You're like, do I take another step or do I go back?
Right.
That to me, that's Denver in the first playoff game. They're on the ice and it's making that sound. Because I don't know. I just don't.
When I think of Denver, I just remember. I think, Keith, you probably remember this when they were like the unbeatable team. I think it was 96 or 97.
Oh, with Elway
and they were like up and down the field. They were, and Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was making all these predictions and everything.
I love the running back. What was his name there?
Terrell Davis.
Guy was awesome. Bought his jersey.
And Jacksonville came up in there into Denver and just smacked them around. And Denver's like, uh-oh. What do we do now? We never had this happen before.
Right.
And Denver is, I mean, they're still intimidated. They have a good defense. They took out my boy, unfortunately, Micah Parsons, which another freak injury.
That was a non-contact.
Yeah.
His ACL. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's going to be, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's going to be kind of weird not seeing Kansas City in the playoffs.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I think they put up a stat with like Travis Kelce in his whole career has only played 2 games that didn't matter. And that was last week and this week.
Wow.
In his whole career.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, just to touch on the Denver thing. Like Peyton was never like this in New Orleans, but with the it's almost like he's conforming which is a smart thing to do, his coaching style with the Denver personnel, which is they just wait around for the other team to make a mistake. It's like I don't know if you know anything about chess, but when you're playing chess and you're always on the defense and you wait for the other person to kind of make that move and then go in for, they literally wait until someone makes a mistake. 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. And then if you're down by 3 or 6 or whatever, then you've got to take some chances. And they have all these like late game wins and stuff like that because that's when they need them.
Which is a great point because up until about 2 weeks ago, they were forcing those mistakes. But that defense now,
they're not. Yeah, I agree.
They've dropped down like 22nd overall.
Yep.
They were top 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why the Jacksonville game went so wrong for them.
Yeah. So if that defense doesn't return to top 5 form,
that's going to be a problem.
Because there's something wrong with their offense. I just don't know what's wrong with their offense. Like Bo Nix looks brilliant in spurts, but he can't.
He's not consistent. He's not. He's young too. That's another thing. He's young. He'll get better.
Yeah, Glenn.
Yeah, we'll see what happens this year.
We're riding shotgun with you. I think the entire world, if you don't live in Kansas City, is happy about that.
Yeah.
Or Missouri.
And we don't have to look at Taylor Swift. They actually showed her the other night.
Well,
I haven't had one Taylor Swift sighting this year.
Yeah, they showed her the other night toward the end of the game. Kelce
was she crying? Was she crying?
No, it was like one of their final drives, and he made like 3 catches in a row, so they had to show her.
Of course, they got to show her.
She was just standing there watching.
I don't know what's going on. What?
She's got it all planned out. She's got it all planned out. They're going to get married. She'll retire from singing. She'll have a baby. He'll smack her around. She'll come out of retirement after writing an entire album about what a prick he is.
Yeah. No, I'm afraid that might be it. Yeah.
Go on a major tour, the Travis Kelce's an asshole tour. And
she's up there going like this. What rhymes with Kelsey? Okay.
Kelsey.
Yeah. Selfie. Selfie. I took a selfie with Kelsey. He's a bastard.
You just can see it playing out in real time.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the games that we got coming. Well, we got left. Today is awesome. Today is awesome. Today, I'm kind of glad we snowed it, Edson.
Yeah.
To go out and finish off the snow clearing when we're done here.
Yep.
And make some hot chocolate. My daughter doesn't care if I'm alive or dead anymore because she's a teenager. So
you got to wait till she gets back past the teenage years because now
I get an hour or 2 of her time a day, and so I'm just gonna park my butt and watch these 2 games.
I'm really gonna.
Homeboy said my daughter doesn't care if I'm
Unfortunately, Love isn't playing, right? And I don't think
No, he's
Lamar's
not. He's not playing.
No,
but we have a pretty good backup. I like Malik Willis. I really do.
I meant to say that when I got back to this show that when he went in, it was pretty early in that second quarter, and he played very well. I think it tells you of the great coaching that they have the backup ready.
Stability. Well, and they got and the team they're playing tonight finally figured it out and got a backup that mirrors the starter too.
That's true.
They brought Snoop Huntley back
instead
of using Cooper Rush like they were doing at the beginning of the year. It's like, why? You go from a mobile quarterback to a potted plant? Why would you do that? But because Malik Willis plays a lot like Jordan Love, so just kind of smooth transition, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll talk about the late game first, since there's a Packers fan on our panel here.
Thank you.
Now,
by the way, I just want you to know, any mention of the Chicago Bears is not appreciated at all after that video I sent you guys last week. Thank you.
There will be, because there's a big game with the Bears this week. A big game.
Big game.
Oh, the Bears are Super Bowl bound. Let's not mince words here. Come on.
Edson, you've gone from loving, I said I loved you, now you've gone off the rails.
The whole love-hate
thing. That's it's come back to the forefront.
So Chop is breakdancing in his living room right now with that, Edson. He's excited that you are on his side. By the way, Bruce, I might be coming down your way in April, and I know that's baseball season, but I want to watch any game with you and Chop and Josiah. And whoever the Redskins fan was that was holding the camera.
Oh, Greg. Oh, you like that video?
Yeah, that was good. Because you guys look like you have a ball.
Do you and Chop follow the same baseball team, or
no? The funny thing is, though, Josiah and I are big Dodger fans. Okay, right. And Chop doesn't care.
Oh, okay.
But I wish you two were there for the Bears Packers game. It was brutal. We were just through the whole. You saw only a piece of it at halftime, but it was.
I can imagine.
It was crazy.
It looks like one of those commercials you see for people are like Tostitos and they're all watching.
Yeah, that's exactly
on each other. Yeah. So it's going to be a tough game today. Baltimore loses, they're out. They have no shot. They will not only they'll be eliminated because no wild card team is coming out of the AFC North. They have to win to keep pace with Pittsburgh, and then if they beat Pittsburgh next week, they get the division at 9-8.
That makes it 9-8.
Yeah.
Is that do they have the 12th tiebreaker or something? Because wouldn't they be?
They have the best divisional record. They have a better divisional record than the Steelers. So
all right.
If they win out and the Steelers lose one of two, or
which
actually
is against them, obviously,
the Steelers have to lose both.
Oh, they have to lose both.
They have to lose both because if the Steelers win one more, that's 10 wins in Baltimore.
Right. That's what I thought. Okay, so
if the Steelers lose this week to the Browns and the Ravens beat the Packers, and then the Ravens beat the Steelers, the Ravens get the division.
Yeah, but that could be over tomorrow anyway.
They have a 7% chance of pulling that off. But what helps? It's backup against backup tonight. And both backups played about equally well, I thought. I thought they played well enough to win. What killed me last week watching that, what in the was John Harbaugh doing? Let me go to this game.
That's
what, there was 11 minutes to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Derrick Henry was just gashing away. Why is this? Why to go to week 17? I'll tell you what, this internet, it's got a life of its own. Where's the Ravens? Here it is, right here. I was watching this on my flight. This was driving me nuts. Look at Derrick Henry, 18 carries, 128 yards. We keep talking about this all year. He didn't play. He scores the second touchdown, right? Puts the Ravens ahead, and then never sees the field again.
It wasn't his rotation.
But Keaton Mitchell, 9 carries, 13 yards. Like this guy close your game out. What?
I know. That's what I mean. It's a stupid reason. Like I think Harbaugh said, it wasn't his turn. Who cares? Just
It's not even
about having the feel for a game. Jeez.
I feel like it's a carry limit. It's like whenever he hits about 18, he's done. What are you saving him for? Your season's it's over
now, almost.
And that to Drake May, my God, that last touchdown pass, that's Brady-esque. He just dropped that thing right in there.
And their receivers are so underrated.
They're
just like with Brady.
Yeah, this Mac Hollins is coming out of nowhere. Kyle Williams, he's the guy that made that great catch over the shoulder in the corner, like right inside the pylon. Great footwork. I mean, the two running backs. We're going to be hating on the Patriots for a decade again.
Yes, I'm leading the bandwagon. I hate that team. Not as much as I hate Edson, but I hate that team.
We'll get to
the Bears are going. The Bears are going to Super Bowl.
I'm reserving my whole New England dynasty thing. I need to see 2 or 3 years of it
in a row.
I'm not going to jump on that.
This could be one of those lightning in a bottle seasons, but I think that Vrabel's such a good coach.
Yeah, no,
Vrabel's a good coach. You have to give him that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, back to the Ravens. What if I'm Derrick Henry? I'm like, get me the F out of here.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about it before in the beginning of the year because I was texting with you, Keith, and I said, "You're not going to believe this." When who was it? Cincinnati or Cleveland went up to Baltimore and they beat them like 42-17.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm like watching the game. I'm listening to the game. I'm like, where's the game being played? Oh, it's Baltimore. Yeah. Baltimore used to be invincible at home. They finished the season 3-6 at
3-6
home.
At home. Yeah, I got it right here.
Which it's like you have to win your home games. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, I mean, and it was always you didn't want to go in there, especially late in the year.
Right.
They've lost their mystique. They're right there with Kansas City and Detroit for one of the most disappointing teams this year. In fact, if I go to my preseason picks. Here's my Super Bowl pick: Baltimore versus Green Bay. Ravens win. Oops.
Yeah, I got Baltimore versus Green Bay too. Packers win, but
yeah, just crazy.
It's a missed opportunity for them. You see the Chiefs out early, and you figure that's one of your main opponents.
Yeah, right.
So
Josh Allen, doors wide open. Other game today,
Kansas City always had it easy because I think it was last year that Kansas City played Houston and Baltimore played
the Bills.
So it was like a rock fight there.
Yeah.
They kill each other and Kansas City's like, we got the game at home. Not
only that, it eliminates one of those two tougher teams.
Yeah, they don't have to play both.
Right.
But give Houston, which we're going to talk about right now, credit. In that playoff game, they took it to the end against Kansas City. They almost won that game.
And the Texans are a physical team, as they're demonstrating again.
Yes.
And Edson, every time they win, and last week was an ugly win. I just think about what we were talking about, that the offensive line, they've clearly fixed it.
They have. I'm not sure how. I didn't hear them getting anybody new, but they clearly worked on that in terms of the coaching.
And last week's game showed me kind of like what championship teams are made of, because you're going to have those weeks where you're kind of flat, and they just found a way to grind it out anyway. This is probably the best game the Raiders have played all year.
Yeah, that's true.
Despite losing. I mean, Genti finally cracked 100 yards. And I mean, every week you look, their stats are paltry, but they were up there this week. And Geno looked sort of Geno-ish. But
I was shocked that this wasn't like 40-0. It was.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I kept on looking at the score.
Yeah, and this could be one of those. It was, one of those Oreo games, the fluff in the middle of a couple important ones. And Houston came in a little guaranteed win day. And, oops, we got punched in the face. But they're a damn good team, and of all the AFC teams right now, them and Jacksonville are the two I would not want to play in the playoffs at all.
And the funny thing is, though, wasn't it a couple of weeks ago we were talking about, you know what? the quarterback for Jacksonville, he needs to have a breakout. He needs to do something.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, we're like, he needs to do something. And all of a sudden he goes into Denver and says, watch this. Then he's doing well.
He's on fire.
Surprise.
He's on fire right now. The Chargers somehow, it's funny. Paul said to me the day, he goes, the team I think is a fraud of those Chargers. They don't look very good at all. And I'm like, somehow they're 11-4.
Yep.
And he said, "Oh, they are."
Yep.
I'm like, yeah.
They're another one that they have to patch back their offensive line together, and somehow they're doing it.
They're getting healthy at the right time too. They got a Mario Hampton back, and he's and Harbaugh's he's easing him back in. Like he didn't throw him back in there and give him 20 carries right off the bat. He's easing him in, building his game strength back up so that he's ready come postseason. Jim Harbaugh he's a master. I mean, look what he's everywhere he's gone. I still don't know. I know he's a jerk and hard to deal with, but the 49ers, I mean, they're okay now. They got Kyle Shanahan, but those years in between, they had. I was like, why did they get rid of Harbaugh? He brought him to 3 straight championship games. I don't understand, but so that's today. Tonight's going to be great. Tomorrow we got what's left, starting with Arizona and Cincinnati. And boy, Joe Burrow, I think he wants out of it.
Yeah.
Although last week he said he had fun again and he threw the ball all over the place. So,
yeah, it's too bad the Dolphins couldn't get him. They tried when he was coming out in the draft.
Well, he wanted to play for an Ohio team because he's an Ohio kid.
Yep.
But be careful what you wish for, because those 2 Ohio teams are poorly run, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, they beat up on your Dolphins pretty bad.
They did.
I mean, Tua's benched for the year. He's actually, what is he, 3rd string now?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not as shocked as you may think I was, because from the day he got, I kind of wanted him to draft somebody else, and then when they gave him that big contract, I'm like, what are you doing?
After 2023, he looked like he turned the corner, but
no, I don't know.
The big thing to me is he's got 0 wins when it's 40 degrees or less.
Yeah.
How in God's name do you think you're going to go on the road in January and win a playoff game in the cold? That potentially even in their own division, the other 3 teams are in cold area. So if the Jets get better, the Patriots and the Bills are good. Like you got potentially right there. You can't in your own division. You're not going to win. And if you've got late season games in those stadiums, you're giving 3 wins away right away with that quarterback. So yeah,
Edson, I just heard something. Hold on, tell me, you're a Dolphins fan. Earl Morrall is starting for the Dolphins for the rest of the season with Bob Greasy as his backup.
That would probably be an improvement, but
they were going to put in Scott Mitchell, but he wanted more money.
That's the other big story to me, is that they didn't go to Zach Wilson. They went to the 3rd string, Quinn Ewers.
It's almost like they're like saying, all right, we know what Zach Wilson is. We have to try to see what this guy is. And then we have to come up with a plan, whatever that may be. They'll probably screw it up, but
they're going to draft a quarterback.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure if that'll still be the answer.
Or they'll trade for Lamar Jackson. The rest of their team, the rest of the team is not bad.
They do have talent at certain positions.
They do.
The receiving, the running back.
Yeah.
Their defense needs some work.
Hey, look, Joey Flacco got in there and threw 1 pass for 4 yards. I love Joe Flacco.
What the heck was that?
You gotta love Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Flacco.
So the other side, the Cardinals. Hey, look at that. Wow. Tickets are low as $16 to this game right here.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Got nothing to do around there. Just go over to the stadium.
Cincinnati area. Yeah, go for it.
$16. Come on.
Wait a minute. Where's the game being played?
Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
But the other side, Jacoby Brissett, he balls out every week and gets nothing out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
They're a team that, like, watch out for them next year, because if they're if they can get their pieces back, I don't know how with James Conner. He's hurt all the time. I just don't know how much longer he's got in the league. But if they can secure a decent, I mean, you can even go with Brissett maybe next year, couldn't you?
You definitely could, but is that what I'm very curious of what their plan, their kind of long-term plan is. Is it are they going to try to trade Murray, or is he a free agent? I don't know.
I would think they're done with him. They're probably going to try to trade him. He's under contract for like 2 more years, isn't he?
All right. Well, hey, the Jets might go after him.
They could.
If they don't get anybody good.
I could see the Steelers grabbing him too.
I was going to say Steelers are high on this list.
No, I just saw them sign Rodgers to another year.
Don't tell me that.
Wow.
That's not even funny.
I reserved that one so I wouldn't have to get on Bruce's case.
Do that to me. The problem with Brissett is, he's not a guy who's going to bring you to a championship.
Yeah.
But, you could see the Cardinals turning it around, winning 8, 9, 10 games next year.
Yep.
I mean, they've been in just about every game this year. I mean, this is a rare blowout, but I think a lot of that is because Joe Burrow got on the wrong side of the media, and he had to prove.
And then he's like, well, here you go.
He had to prove that, yeah, $16. Yeah, 49ers, $308. Yeah, for the game.
Wrong decimal point. It's $3.08.
Wrong decimal point.
Next game up, Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
Rock fight.
This is setting itself up to be really interesting. Myles Garrett needs 1 sack.
Sack record.
To get the sack record. He's got 22. He needs a half sack to tie and a full sack to be the new title holder. He's going.
Where's Brett Favre when you need him?
Well, that's
knock him down.
That's what Glinter said here. If Aaron Rodgers takes a dive for Garrett, will Strahan confront him like Gaston? Okay, yeah, right. Don't forget, TJ Watt also shares that record. TJ Watt might be coming back this week. TJ Watt might be standing there watching this happen. Not only that, this is what I would do. We all remember the famous helmet incident.
Mm-hmm.
I would start Mason Rudolph.
Oh. Oh.
I could have sworn they're not. Oh yeah, I could have sworn I saw.
Wow.
Okay.
Rodgers is starting, but come on, tell me how much fun would that be to put Mason Rudolph in there until Garrett sacks him, and then then take him up.
That'd be crazy.
Now, there's also a chance that Cleveland's defense is very good.
Yes,
right.
That there's a chance that Aaron gets hurt early on, and Mason has to go in. But
there's also a chance that this game was completely meaningless to Pittsburgh by the time they get to the game. So
that is true. They'll know going in.
In which case, why wouldn't they sit Rodgers?
That's a great point. He's got the hurt wrist. That's another great point, Edson. If the Ravens lose tonight, the Steelers don't have to start, and then they can put Rudolph in there. And wouldn't it be fun if Garrett sacked him for the record and then hit him with his helmet?
What is going on?
Okay, if Mason Rudolph starts and Myles Garrett is chasing him, is someone on the PA system going to start playing the song "Run, Run, Rudolph"?
Someone should make a video of that. Yeah.
Oh, he's seriously. I like Mason Rudolph, so I don't think he ever got a fair shot. He keeps getting screwed. They signed him in the offseason to come back and start, and then they picked up Rodgers. But
well, here's the same question we just had for Arizona. What do you think the plan is for quarterback going forward?
Well, the draft is in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
I'm guessing they're going to make a splash first pick and energize the home city. I think because the Steelers are mired in mediocrity, they're going to be picking in the 20s again.
Exactly.
I think they're going to trade up.
Oh, okay.
I think, honestly, they're going to be done with DK Metcalf. The one thing you can say, they get a bunch of knucklehead receivers, but they don't tolerate them for very long.
Right.
They do move on. I think they will void that guaranteed money, and they will try to trade him in the offseason and replace him with somebody. Maybe another idiot like Tyreek Hill. But
yeah, there you go.
Wow.
That would be perfect for him. Yeah.
But they'll just keep rotating idiots until they win a Super Bowl, which will be never.
I don't think they have the capital to go to trade for all the way to the number 1 pick, though.
No. I think they'll trade into the top 10 area.
Okay.
Like they did when they picked up Devin Bush a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
They do have tradable parts. I mean, they've got like 50 tight ends on this team.
They got the best one. I like Washington. He's my favorite player on Pittsburgh.
Jonnu Smith, and they don't give Jonnu Smith the ball at all. What'd you bring him in for? They're don't get me started. I could spend 2 hours complaining about the Steelers. So, anyway, Myles Garrett, I think I'm going to predict he gets 3 sacks against Pittsburgh. He blows past the record. And you could see an upset here. Not saying it's going to happen.
You could.
But it could, because especially if the Steelers
are already in.
I would laugh. So Baltimore loses tonight, right?
Yes.
So the Steelers just empty the bench tomorrow. They don't need to win, and then they lose, and then they win the last game against Baltimore and end up. No, that would still be 10. They have to end up 9-8.
No,
they're going to lose out. The Steelers will lose out.
Well, but that would mean that the Ravens have to win
tonight. If the Ravens lose tonight, they're done.
Right.
Because they're already 7-8. That would make them 7-9.
The Ravens have to win this, and then the Steelers will try, and Rodgers will be in there, and he'll get injured on the first play of the game, and then everything will just snowball.
Actually, that's probably the guy they're going to go for, Glenn, because they were trying to get him last year.
Yeah, they were. I remember there was all sorts of rumors that he was going. It was like a done deal.
Yep. New Orleans and Tennessee.
Wow.
Both teams playing much, much better.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee with the shocking win last week.
That was
absolutely shocking win. So, first of all, I'd like to talk about the Saints and Tyler Shuck. I think they found their guy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He has played. What is he? He's like 3-0 in the last, or it's like 3 out of the last 4 games. He's won the game. The Saints are on a little bit of a roll here. I mean,
and they're playing meaningful games, like knocking people out of playoffs or putting them in precarious situations.
One of them is more meaningful than beating the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at, 300. It was the Jets, but 308 yards.
Well, all right. This one wasn't that, but when they beat Tampa Bay and then also Carolina, those were big games.
No, and I'm not mocking this 308 yards. You can see, and granted, I'm not really watching these games front to back, these Saints games, but the throws are there. Those are NFL throws that he's making, and he's gaining confidence. I think I'm happy for the Saints. I think they got their guy. On the other side, Cam Ward has been playing really, really well of late too.
Mm-hmm.
And last week, the Chiefs, they were eliminated the week before, but you honestly didn't expect this to happen to them. They weren't even in this game.
They weren't.
Now, Minshew blew out his ACL very early in the game. How a freak thing. Somebody put it up in basically in one game, because where Mahomes got hurt toward the end of the game before, Minshew got hurt early in this game. It was like within even a half of football, they lost both their quarterbacks to the same injury, which is nuts. I don't think that's ever happened before. So Chris Oladokun, drafted in the 7th round by your Pittsburgh Steelers.
Not mine, your Pittsburgh.
Came in to clean up, but boy, the Chiefs just non-competitive. And I like Andy Reid, but they had a season like this in Philadelphia, and that was the end of Andy Reid.
That was the end of it. Yeah.
And you wonder, have they hit the expiration date in Kansas City?
They might, but I don't. But they are not.
I don't think so. They're not going to get rid of Andy Reid.
No, they definitely are not going to do that. No, not right
now.
No.
If they have 2 years in a row like this,
it all depends on what Mahomes does in a comeback. Like if he gets back to his, as good as he was before, and then they still continually fail. That might be where it's not working.
I don't think they're gonna he's not going to get back till at least October. That's my guess. And now they don't have their backup quarterback either. So they got some work to do in the offseason, personnel-wise. Jacksonville at the Colts. Hey, who doesn't love the Phillip Rivers thing?
Right.
I know, but it was almost like too little, too late. It's like by the time he got there, it's like they're already like on the edge of the cliff, and it's like, they're playing some really top-notch teams. It's like it's hard to you can't ask them to single-handedly win. I mean, where's your defense?
I know. This team was 8-2. 8-2, and what are they now? 8-8?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
5 in a row. Right. Wait. Oh, is it 6? I think it's 5 in a row, maybe.
Something. Yeah.
Maybe it's 6.
And he's playing well. I mean,
Oh wait, they're 8-7, right?
8-7. Yeah, they're 8-7.
2 games to go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You can't ask for more out of a guy who's 44 years old.
He's doing fine.
Old, haven't played in 5 years. 277, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, a pick, but my God. I mean, my favorite part is how fat he is.
Yeah.
The big beer belly hanging out of his jersey. It's so fun. But Paul goes, he looks like Sebastian Janikowski.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. Yep.
He really does. The big barrel chest and the
Bounce my grandchildren off this chest. Yeah. I got this going on.
Good. That's a great point, Linzer. He can't play defense for the Colts. How are you giving up 5 touchdown passes to Brock Purdy? You got to keep him in the game somehow.
Did you see some of those passes?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy was putting them into windows this big, like right there. I mean, those were, dare I say, Tom Brady-esque. Do I sound too much like Phil Simms? Oh, Tom Brady, spooge.
And McCaffrey, if he doesn't have his end of season, injuries, they're gonna be great in the playoffs.
Keep his calves nice and loose. Yeah, McCaffrey with those calves. Yeah, the Colts are in a lot of trouble, and the Jags are
on fire.
Like they are on fire. Are they peaking too soon?
Yeah, well,
you got
only two games left. I mean, geez.
But I mean, like that's what I mean, because they got red hot, like what 2/3 of the season, right? 2/3 of the way through,
Yeah.
they're on fire. Will they poop out in the postseason, especially with that quarterback who's flaky at best?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence had 6 touchdown passes the week before, 3 last week. So that's 9 touchdown passes against 0 interceptions the last 2 games. So yeah, just boy, they got out to such a big lead on the Broncos too. It was just like holy moly. It was a 14-10 at one point, and then they just pulled away.
Mm-hmm.
In Denver, jeez.
In Denver,
yeah. And I took Denver because I always go with that thin air advantage, and a team from Florida going out and
I know. Now the Dolphins could get a lesson from the Jaguars.
Yeah, really.
There you go. Jeez.
So, but yeah, the Broncos, we talked about it earlier. Their defense is suddenly suspect after just setting the world on fire for 15 weeks, 15 weeks. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But today, big game for the Colts. It's a must win. They lose their
definitely.
And they only have, much like the Ravens, I think they both have a 7% chance of making it. So, but I'd like to see Phillip win at least one of these games. I don't want to go 4. And there's talk like, do the Colts bring him back next year? Because Daniel Jones, Achilles, he ain't coming back right away.
That's right. That's another.
He might not be back till middle of the year next year at best. And you've got the Anthony Richardson, who's been completely ineffective. And then they have the Riley, what's his face? So they might want to sign Rivers and bring him back, or call Joe Flacco again,
Yeah.
Or go get Aaron Rodgers, or they're kind of like Minnesota, where the team's in place to win now, and the quarterback's the problem.
There's no quarterback.
So what do we got here? I think Bo Nix is just going to get better. Yeah, it's that sophomore slump thing. I think that's why he's so inconsistent. Yeah, I don't. The JJ McCarthy thing is mind-boggling to me. Tampa at Miami. We got the Battle of Florida. The Buccaneers. My goodness, what is wrong with them? They got all their guys back. They're healthy. They have Godwin. They have Evans. They have everybody's back. Bucky Irving's back. Why are they stinking up the joint?
Are we sure though that Mayfield's not hurt playing really?
No, we're not sure about that at all.
I don't know. That seems to be. He just seems to be just.
He won't say anything.
A little off.
Baker Mayfield.
I know he will. He won't say it because
there could be a bone sticking out of his leg. He'll be like, just wrap it up.
Put ice on it. Put some ice on it. Some dirt.
Rub some dirt on it.
Rub some dirt on it.
And the Steelers could have had him.
Mayfield was like,
wow, Edson. Wow, shots fired.
They could have. I wanted him when he was a free agent. I was like, sign him. Just for the fact that he go against the Browns twice a year. Yeah.
Edson, you could always go this way. You could always go this route and make kids really pissed off. Dan Marino.
Oh.
That's way too far back.
You know what though? The Dan Marino mistake is what precipitated the Kenny Pickett panic. But
you go.
Because guy right there and playing for Pitt and you pass on him.
Yeah.
Right.
The guy they drafted was the next Mean Joe Green, Gabe Rivera, and then he got paralyzed in a car accident. If he doesn't get paralyzed, does that change the trajectory of those 80s Steelers teams? Because Chuck Noll wanted to rebuild exactly the way he did it a decade earlier. So I don't know. That's for alternate universe and AI. Hey, AI, get on that. Yeah, but Mayfield, he's been so ineffective lately and mistake prone, and makes you wonder if he's he's got to be banged up the way he plays.
The only explanation, it's like he's not going to drop off that quick. Jeez.
He's a kamikaze quarterback, and he was MVP today. The first 6-7 weeks, he looked like the MVP, and then, it's bad because Todd Bowles. Did you see Todd Bowles go off after
Todd Bowles went off? That's shocking.
That's that's bad.
After they lost to the Falcons on Thursday night 2 weeks ago, he was oh my God, he swore so much. Yeah, Todd Bowles is like the epitome of Zen,
Todd, how's it going?
Today's a day. Yeah. He's very chill. And for him to start dropping F-bombs, it sounds like they might have some Lamars in that locker room that aren't studying enough, that are playing video games, or who knows what's going on. But he insinuated there's not enough guys who care enough anymore. And I saw Mike Evans just losing it when they lost to the Falcons. He was walking down tunnel like, 14-point lead. What the? He was so pissed. And they're talking about a guy who leaves it all on the field. Mike Evans, another one. Him and Baker Mayfield are the same guy. They're just like, they're cut from the same cloth, those two guys. So, yeah, it's a shame. And I like Tampa, but I'm getting a vibe that they're not making it.
Yeah. Carolina is playing good. Carolina is inconsistent, but they're playing good football when it counts, and which is right now.
And the most important thing with the Panthers, Bruce, like you said, but Bryce Young is not folding up like a tent in the fourth quarter.
Right.
And then that's the big difference. And they just look more poised right now. The Panthers look more poised and more confident than Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay looks like they don't know what the hell is going on.
They finished their season with Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah. Yep.
In Carolina?
No, I think it's at home. Is it?
I can find out.
I think
you're going to make me click somewhere I don't want to.
I think last week they were in Carolina, weren't they?
I don't have my phone with me.
That would be week 18, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second here. 1 second, buddy. We're getting right on it, buddy. It's Panthers at Buccaneers.
Yeah.
So that game might be for the final playoff spot.
Yes, it could be. It could be, but I think Tampa has to win out. They're in the same situation Baltimore's in with Pittsburgh.
If the Dolphins somehow pull Revenant with that third string quarterback,
Quinn Ewers,
they'll eliminate the. Well, no, Carolina will still have to win.
Well, somehow this game is in some sort of demand because tickets are 90.
I couldn't believe that. That's
$95. Wow. That's to see Baker Mayfield playing his Crocs. All right.
Yeah.
Then the game everybody's waiting for with bated breath, the Patriots at the Jets.
Jeez.
And I was going to bring out Jets bag, but I wanted to wear my Santa hat today. So maybe next week, Jets bag's got to come back for the last week, right?
Right.
Jets bag. We love you, Jets bag.
Well, unless they pull off some kind of miracle and actually beat Patriots, then you really can't do that.
Then I'll have to wait for after week 18.
Yeah.
There's no way. Jets won't win 2.
I know. But never know. Weird things happen.
Weird things have happened.
Yes. So we talked about New England already. That big, huge comeback win against Baltimore. And a lot of that I blame on the coaching of Baltimore for not using Derrick Henry to close that game out. The Patriots couldn't stop the guy.
They still have to make the plays, yeah.
Still have to make the plays. The Jets are, oh my God. Like, did you see they did the jetsiest jet thing that the Jets ever jetted this week? There's another article in the New York Post. I should have probably found it and gathered it. But so they do one of these things where they bring someone down out of the stands to kick a field goal at halftime for like $100,000. So a couple weeks ago, they send those people up in the stands to look for people, and they picked this girl whose father was a season ticket holder for since the 60s, right? And he died of cancer a year or 2 ago. And she still has the seats, and she still goes in his honor. And they picked her, and they asked her when they selected her, have you ever played organized sports? And she said, yeah, I was the captain of my college soccer team. Okay. Well, Woody Johnson, the cheapskate that he is, decided, I don't want to give this girl a chance for $100,000 because she knows how to kick the ball. And there was video of her practicing, and she was nailing these field goals. She's a soccer player. Of course she's going to nail it. It's like 25 yards. It's easy. So, yeah. So the backlash from it, because, hey, Woody, you cheap prick, you suck. This is why the Jets will always suck. He backpedaled on it, and he's going to allow it now because he doesn't like the bad press. But this is how the Jets operate. My Paul's a Jets fan. I don't know how. Look how mad I am with the way the Steelers are doing things right now. But I've been spoiled. How can you be I'd be done.
Yeah.
The Jets won the Super Bowl the day after I was born. They haven't been back since.
Yep.
I told Joe Namath that to his face, and he was like, what'd you go tell me something like that for?
Oh, by the way, since you mentioned that, there will be no mention of your birthday this next year.
They're better not be quitting the show. Oh, quit the show.
I'm going to write this down. I'm going to definitely mention it. No.
Wow.
Whoa. Shots fired.
After what you guys did to me, when Glenn, remember what happened? I still have it on my phone, on my TV. It's a painful memory.
That's a painful memory.
Yeah,
okay,
Patriots 13.5.
Yeah.
23.5 would be more accurate line, yeah.
Where's the game being played?
In New York.
Free food for everybody after the first quarter.
Yeah, after the first quarter, they'll be like,
it's weird because it's showing here $63 tickets. That's a lot of money. That's pretty steep, I think, for a game.
They want to see Drake May.
That's what it is. Patriots
and they got a lot of snow. Did they get a lot of snow in New York, or no idea?
4 or 5 inches, about half.
Okay.
Yeah. Seattle, Carolina. This is the best game tomorrow, maybe besides Bears 49ers. This is a huge test for Carolina.
Yeah.
This is it. They beat Seattle. They got the division, and they're going to the playoffs. They lose, and it sets up the last week with Tampa Bay for all the marbles. The Seahawks look damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Darnold, man. Edson.
Pumpkin Edson.
I think I'll still be holding my breath like in the first playoff game that they play just to see what happens, but it should be okay.
This game was the game to me that said Sam has defeated the demons. He's not a pumpkin anymore.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
He's not seeing ghosts. They were down by 2 scores late in that game, and he brought them back, and they won the game. And what a bizarre 2-point conversion. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
I still
That was
don't
crazy. I don't
I
understand
still
that.
don't understand how that was what happened. Like, not I understand what happened, but I understand why that call is. It didn't look like a backward. It didn't look like a backward pass to me. So I don't know what
It actually is. If you look at they do the telestrator thing. They put the line. It did go backwards. And it wasn't obvious because it hit. Was it Javon? Who did it hit in the helmet? I forgot who it hit in the helmet. Was it? I forgot. Hit him in the helmet, and then rolls into the end zone, and everybody stopped. They thought it was an incomplete pass, and Chardonnay or whatever his name is, Charbonnet, just strolls over, picks up the ball. Like, I think he was just going to pick it up and hand it to the ref.
Yeah,
because his foot was on the line. His foot was almost off the line.
Right, but he had one foot in the end zone, and the ball broke the plane. That's all that has to happen. He picks it up. 2-point conversion.
That is crazy.
That was really weird. But that's what they say. Play to the whistle. But there are no whistles. No whistles.
Yeah, because I was watching and I saw it go to commercial and the score was 30-28. And then when I came out, when the commercial came, or the advertisement came out of it, it's like 30. What?
Yeah, really. I did the same thing.
Something more here.
It was really weird. But yeah, that's the you gotta play to the whistle. And those loose balls that are just laying on the ground, just pick them up. If they're just sitting, just pick it up. You just don't know. And you see guys do that a lot where it's a dead ball or an incomplete pass, and they dive on it anyway, just in case. So, yeah, don't play zone against Stafford. Don't play zone, period. I don't think zone ever really works.
That's the thing. It's like
these quarterbacks, they're so good. They'll pick your zones apart. Yeah.
I don't feel bad for the Rams at all from that call because they had quite a other opportunity. They went 3 and out for like 3 other straight drives. So it's like you had your chance to beat them. So
yeah. They had the Rams. I got a little sense that they were like, we're done. We got this. 2 scores for 5 minutes to go. 6 minutes, whatever it was left.
Could have closed out the game.
Could have closed, and Sam threw 2 picks in this game. He could have easily wilted like he has in the past. This is the first time we didn't see the classic Sam Darnold, wilted flower game, or turns into a pumpkin game, or whatever we want to say. But I think this was the Sam Darnold turn the corner, confidence building. Like now he's ready to go on a postseason run. Now I think. I mean, let's call it what it is. They're in 3rd place now, which is unbelievable to think about.
Right.
But I still think the Rams are the best team in right now in the league, top to bottom.
I still think so too. And they won't make that same mistake again. Not when it's in the playoffs. And I need to note that it wasn't all Sam Darnold on the comeback. Then wasn't there like a kickoff or either a punt return or kickoff return?
Started.
So, I mean, that's part of it. So
in fact, the Rams fired their special teams coach because of that.
Yeah, and that's not surprising. So I mean, I get what you're saying. He came through when it counted, but he did have a lot of issues in the first half. Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So, but yeah, you're right. He could have just gave up. But he didn't, so give him credit for it.
And your front runner for MVP right now, just 40 touchdowns against 5 interceptions. Like
that's crazy.
Those are Peyton Manning kind of numbers, man. It's crazy. All right, a couple left, but that's going to be a great game. And those are 2 feel-good teams, Seattle and Carolina.
Wait a minute.
It'll be a shame if the first wild card matchup is those 2.
It might be.
It might be, but it'll be a shame to have one of those eliminated. Go ahead, Bruce. Sorry.
You mean this is really frightening me? We're losing games at Kansas City, but we'll still have games at SoFi.
Yeah, for sure.
There is no justice in this world. None.
The game everyone's waiting for this week, the Giants in Vegas.
The first pick of the draft game.
Yeah, next. I mean, who cares? Honestly, who cares?
Right.
The questions I have is who's going to be coaching the Giants next year and who's going to be coaching the Raiders next year? Is it Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll's Pete Carroll, I don't think is going to go anywhere. I really don't.
I think they probably give him a second year.
I think they'll give him a second year. Yeah, I really do.
You got to see the improvement, but no, really, the only matter to this game is the fans of those two teams waiting to see if they get the first pick of the draft.
Right.
This reminds me of the year that Trevor Lawrence was coming out and the Jets played Jacksonville. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And Jets fans lost their minds because they won. And they were like, "You assholes! The one time we want you to lose."
Yeah, but Lawrence would have probably been washed out of the league by now if the Jets had picked him. I'm sorry.
Okay, Edson, you can. I'm gonna give you one. Back in 1971, well, 72, the Philadelphia Eagles were 0-9, and they said there was this player for Nebraska named Johnny Rogers. He used to be like Mr. Everything in Nebraska. He could run, he could catch, he was like a triple threat, everything he did. So they go into Detroit and they win a game. They won 12 to nothing on field goals. The Philadelphia Inquirer the next day, there was an article saying Eagles win, but they lose Rodgers. What the hell? It's like, you're supposed to be losing, so we have the number one pick, but you won. You're screwing up everything.
And that's going to be the headline in either one of these cities this week. That's what's going to happen. If the Raiders win, they'll be pissed off. If the Giants win, they'll be pissed off because they want that number one pick.
Right.
Well, the Giants don't need a quarterback, though. The Giants don't.
So. Oh, no, but the Giants will haul in a bunch of first-round picks from whoever is
trade down.
Trading in. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be doing that.
Totally. And then pick up, all they have to do is pick up a bunch of offensive linemen and they'll be good.
Yeah.
That's all they're
set.
missing. Yeah.
I agree.
If they get Scattaboo back and they get Malik Neighbors back, I mean, they're not a bad team at all.
They got a talent on defense.
I just wanted to quickly go back 2 weeks ago. Because we didn't get to talk about this. Kenny Pickett set a record. Kenny's awesome.
Oh,
15 for 25 for 64 yards. This is the lowest yards per attempt in NFL history.
Is it
really? The day.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Modern NFL history. We'll call it the Super Bowl era anyway.
Jeez.
Yeah. Since the forward pass became a big deal. I mean, that's ridiculous. What is that? 15 completions, 64 yards.
Well, per attempt. So,
and remember,
25.
It was drafted first overall by your Pittsburgh Steelers.
Your Pittsburgh Steelers.
So it's like 2.3 yards per attempt. Yeah.
Yeah. This is awesome. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you don't win too many games with that average.
No.
Philadelphia, Buffalo. So the last couple are pretty good here. Philadelphia, Buffalo, big one. The Bills, they're that Josh Allen, man. Whenever they look
Superman,
he just puts them on his back. Yeah,
but he can't do it every game.
Can't do it every game. And Saquon Barkley finally had a Saquon Barkley game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be good for them if they're kind of peaking at the right time.
And do we want to actually? Is it possible? Is the tush push done?
Yeah, I think it is. I really do, because they couldn't really do anything against Washington, which is saying a lot.
And now the refs are like starting to call the obvious penalty.
False starts and the illegal formations and stuff. Yeah, which is it's interesting that suddenly it just doesn't work anymore for them.
Yeah, almost like they were told, that's going to be voted out next year. So let's try to like make it a little bit less appealing.
Yeah, you wonder with these refs. I gotta say, we always complained last year about the Chiefs getting all these breaks.
Yeah,
the Steelers have had their opponents' game-winning touchdowns taken off the board 2 weeks in a row for strange calls. The Ravens game, the touchdown gets taken off. They said it's not a catch.
Detroit, two plays in a row.
2 offensive passes interferences on the same drive. 2 touchdowns taken off the board. Like, yeah, it's almost like since the Steelers fans were chanting "Fire Tomlin," the league said, "What can we do to protect?"
We can't do that. Can't see that.
Keith, I have a question for you. I wanted to ask you last week. Do you feel like the Godfather when it comes to the Steelers?
No.
No. I mean, hear me out. It's like that scene in the movie. Once you think I'm done with them, they pull me back in. It's like, yes, because you were just like railing about this thing. Rah, 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 rah. Now it's like the Steelers saying, "Yeah, we'll show you. Yeah, we'll keep on winning."
They're getting these breaks that, quite frankly, they don't deserve. The Detroit one, okay, the final one on Jalen Ramsey with the full extension by St. Brown, fine. You can call that one. The one before it, though,
you don't see it called very often.
No. Dan Orlovsky went and found like 5 or 6 other plays earlier in the game that were worse offensive pass interference that weren't called at all. And to call, it's that point in the game when you're calling it at that point in the game. Little suspect. I'm not wearing my tinfoil hat today. This will be a stand-in for it.
Okay.
But it looks a little conspiratorial to me. I mean, let's face it. Puka Nacua is right too. He's calling out the refs. Yeah, and I think it was what's his name? The pass rusher for Detroit. Hutchinson really went after them too. He's like, that's a little suspect. 2 OPIs on back-to-back plays. Come on, man. That's BS.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh my God, his head almost fell off.
That was crazy.
That was the Ravens game. They missed that. We talked about it. And they missed a face mask on Rand. Like there was a lot of suspect shit going on. All right, let's get moving here. Bears and 49ers. What a great game. And it's Sunday night at 8:00, and it's not at SoFi. It's close, though. It's in California. It's at Levi's. Now, the 49ers are in a unique position. If they can somehow win the division and get the number 1 seed, they will have the road to the Super Bowl, including the Super Bowl, in their own state.
Including the Super Bowl, yep.
Which hasn't happened before. We've had teams play in their home stadium 2 years in a row. It was Tampa first, 2020, and then the very next year the Rams were in SoFi, but they had to go on the road first to get back to the Super Bowl. This would be the first time the road to the Super Bowl.
Just stay there.
Just stay there. So the 49ers do have quite a bit to play for, and so do the Bears.
Yep, because my boys are breathing down their neck.
So the Bears and the Packers are both in, but it's more like they're jockeying for the division.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, because
which is a home game. Yeah, definitely a big thing.
Yeah, and it's a big deal because right now, as it stands, the Packers are the 7 seed.
Right.
So by winning the division, they vault all the way up here, 2-3-ish, right? It's a big deal. The playoff positioning is a huge deal.
And it looks like unless there's other changes, they would be playing each other in the first game, except now we're trying to decide where they're going to play each other.
All right. All right. If the Packers and the Bears play each other in the championship game, I'm sending you guys plane tickets. You're going to have to go watch the game with me and Chop.
That's why I mean. I don't think that can happen. I think they're going to play in the first wild card game. From the way it looks like right now. I mean, things could move around, I guess. But
if they I'll make it better. If they play each other in the playoffs, I'm sending you guys plane tickets. It'll be worth the see you guys watch me and Chop kill each other.
That'll be tough, man.
I might
those teams playing. Oh my gosh!
If it works out, I'll drive down.
Okay, cool. Pick up Edson on the way. We'll have plenty of food. We'll make some.
4.5, 5 hour drive?
Man.
It's like 5. We'll get some bratwurst. We'll get some beer. We'll get some ribs. We'll get some chicken. We'll make everything on the grill, but we won't have Greg videotape it. But you guys have to be there.
We will stream it. I'll bring my little switcher and a couple cameras, and we'll stream it.
Okay.
But I already feel bad for one of you, like because there's got to be a winner, and I would.
Yeah, feel bad for Chop. Feel bad for Chop. Love you, Chop. Hope you feel better, buddy.
Yeah.
And Levi's 2 years. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good point, too.
It's going to be a great game. And Caleb Williams, much like Sam Darnold, we've watched him evolve this year. And that game, coming back like that against the Packers, and again, like you said, with the kickoff return in Seattle, the onside kick, just galvanized them. And Bruce texts me, the Great Kazoo cost us the game.
I was so pissed.
Let the ball play him. Yeah. You got to be more aggressive and dive on it. He was backing up, and it took especially with the, as Brandon Perna put, that goddamn funky shaped ball. You can't let it bounce more than once or twice. It's going to go all over the place. So
the Great Kazoo cost us the game.
When they lined up for that, I was like, I know the odds are like the way they've changed this onside kick, you can't get them anymore. I said, but I had a vibe. I said, watch the Bears get this damn thing.
Yeah, and I mean, anything, like we said, anything can happen in football. But I mean, let's face it, like the Packers are clearly, I think, definitely a slight edge above.
I agree.
I mean,
the Bears.
I mean, they played their backup quarterback, and they had him all. I mean, it took like a couple of fluke plays for the Bears to win.
It was more momentum.
But it could happen, because it could happen. A lesser team can beat a greater team all the time, but still, I mean,
but
if you're going to give me the odds, I would obviously think the Packers.
I agree. I think the Bears are a year behind in development than from where the Packers are now. But boy, that last throw to DJ Mora,
that was
time was amazing. Just put it right there. I'm happy for the Bears and the Bears fans because they haven't won jack since 1985. So, all right, we got one game left, and the woeful Falcons that Edson still can't figure out. You got another week, Edson. You'll figure it out.
What a team that has so much talent and they just can't figure out how to use it.
It's weird, and I love Bijan Robinson. He is so much fun to watch.
But ever since they cut their kicker, they haven't been the same.
Yeah,
they've had 4 this year.
Yeah,
I don't give them much of a shot, even though they're home. I think
the Rams got to try to get that number 1 seed again. So
yeah, that's they do. Let me go to the standings real quick, and then we'll make our picks. And Bruce will do his thing. So let's go to the NFC first. So the Eagles have they have a little XZ. Are they sleeping?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Bears and Packers, and again, like the Lions, shocking at 8-8, and also shocking that Minnesota.
I can't believe Minnesota technically is above the
Minnesota, with no quarterback.
The Lions in last place.
That's crazy. Nobody had that on their bingo card.
Nope.
The South not decided yet. Still coming down. Probably might come down to the wire. Today's going to be, this weekend, is going to be a tell-all. We might have everything locked up by tomorrow night. And Seahawks, Niners, and Rams. This is incredible to me. And much like the Lions in last, the Rams in third at 11-4. They're in first place. They lose 1 game and they drop to third. That division is unbelievable. Unbelievable. In the AFC, Patriots and Bills have locked up spots. This is shocking to me that the Jets are so bad. No, I'm joking. Steelers will probably win the division.
Yeah.
Somebody has to. The Jaguars and the Texans are neck and neck for that. And that's crazy. The fact that the Texans are at 10-5 after starting 2-4, they were 2-5, right?
Texans have a great defense. We kept on saying that.
I could have sworn they were like at least 1-4 at some point. But
yeah,
I think you're right.
They were pretty bad. Just amazing. Do they have the streak in here? Yeah, 7 wins in a row.
Yeah,
7 wins in a row. So that means they were 3-5 at one point. Broncos and Chargers are in. Hallelujah, the Chiefs are gone. Thank God. So again, we'll know probably tomorrow if we're going to have a decent week 18 or if it's just going to be
just like
a week of scrubs. Yeah, playing it out.
We have to. The worst part of it was us trying to pick who's going to win those games.
Oh yeah,
it's like picking the preseason. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
It's terrible.
And I want to just say, Jacksonville Jaguars, they're in first place right now, and did we forget that they lost like their prize player that they picked?
That's true. Travis Hunter's been out for 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah. Yeah.
They're doing this without that guy.
Hey, Bruce just got up and quit.
Oh,
He
gosh.
just walked away.
Must have been a bad Jacksonville take. But I did.
I thought it was going to be his.
The shout out.
Yeah. Where'd he go?
Hope he's okay.
That was weird.
That seemed to.
Hey, Bruce.
Wow.
I don't
That's
have the
not
Jeopardy
good.
music to play.
And I didn't even make a smart ass remark about him. I could see how that would have done it, but I was trying to talk seriously about the Jaguars.
Well, why don't you make your 5 picks while we're?
Oh
waiting?
yeah, I actually I know I sent them because one of them was Denver, so I want to make sure I
Here he comes.
Call back my my text.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious, Bruce. You just walked away without warning. We were like, what happened?
No, I didn't guys see where I go. I'll be right back in 1 minute.
Oh, okay. All right. Everything. Okay.
As soon as I was giving him the finger, but no, I said I'll be back in a minute.
I did.
He said, geez, I didn't even insult him that much.
That's what I said. I know. I
want to watch a. I want to watch a repeat.
I did say that.
All right, Edson's making his picks.
All right, so I did have Denver on my text, so that was one of them. Although it didn't turn out to be as easy as pick as I thought.
No, I know.
I'm actually going with Pittsburgh, which makes me think like if Baltimore loses today, that might go against me. New England over the Jets, Jacksonville. Who the heck are Jackson? Oh, the Colts, right?
Yeah.
And I know, sorry. Tell Chop I'm sorry. 49ers over the Bears.
Okay.
What about you, Bruce? What are your picks?
My picks are Green Bay over Baltimore, Denver over Kansas City, Pittsburgh over Cleveland. Now, this is a tough one.
Wow.
The last two are tough. Carolina over Seattle and Buffalo over Philly.
Yes, Carolina over Seattle. Holy cow.
That's going to be a good game.
Last time Bruce picked Carolina, it worked out really well for him.
Yep.
Didn't it beat San Francisco?
Beat the Rams, right?
Oh, I was a big game.
Yeah. I was like, how can you pick them over the Rams? And it worked out.
Yeah. We should have a separate running contest. Not I'm too late for this year, but it's like where you pick your upset of the week.
Yeah, we gotta do that. We should do that sometime.
Like an upset. Any team that's like on the wrong side of the spread or whatever.
Right. That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll have to wait.
Yeah.
Inspired
it's
by
like we'll
Bruce's
take
pick with Carolina over the Rams.
Or we could call Roger Goodell and ask if they could just start the season over so we can do that.
Yeah, that'd be great too.
Devontae Adams is a scratch. Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
But the Rams really need this game after losing. Oh, wow.
All right. I got Houston, Jacksonville, Tampa Bay, Seattle, and the 49ers over the Bears. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, come on, they're home. Got to call it like it is. And they're better. I think they're just better. The Bears are still a good year away from being, I think, despite all their success. They're a great story.
But the 49ers really want to lock in that number because then they get that week off, which they really need because of their injury.
Right. Yeah, Kittle's hobbling around again. But the Bears remind me of the year Bill Cowher took over the Steelers. And they were 11-5. It was, but then they got in the playoffs and just got smoked because they just were too young and inexperienced. So that's what I think.
Chop just texted me saying, sorry, I'm not doing the show today. I got really bad. He's been sick. He's got really bad cough. And he said, I wrote to him, the Bears still suck. He said, yeah, you're lucky I'm not in the air because I got a lot to say about that game.
Wow.
Okay.
Feel better. And so what Glenn's just telling us here is that Pearsall has a shot. Oh, too soon? Too soon? Got a shot, remember?
He's got a shot.
All right.
Okay.
That was quite a remarkable come back for
recovery.
him
Yeah, totally.
to play at this level after that.
Is it time, Bruce?
Yeah, tell me when you're ready.
Is it trivia or shout outs?
We'll do trivia.
It's time for that time. Bruce's trivia time.
What was that? That. Okay. Who was the first pitcher in Major League Baseball to throw a fastball over 100 miles an hour?
My
Bob
God.
Feller.
Huh?
No, Walter Johnson.
Nolan Ryan.
I have no idea. Oh, wow.
Not Bob Feller?
No. I'm calling. This is what the computer says.
Really?
What?
Bob Feller has that famous video where they raced the motorcycle and he threw the ball faster.
That's true. Yeah, I think Edson was videotaping it because he's been around forever now.
I grabbed that out of the archives.
For my archives, I'm going to take this from Bruce.
That can't be
What?
right. Walter
What
Johnson?
NFL? I know. I got to check that out. What NFL team has the logo only one side of their helmet?
Your Pittsburgh
Steelers.
That's
I knew
right.
that was coming. Because I remember that they do.
And who is the all-time points leader in football? Scored the most points
Wilt Chamberlain.
in football. Golly, dang. He's a all-time scorer in another sport. Oh my God.
I know. I was just being a jerk. Tom Brady.
Adam Vinatieri.
Adam Vinatieri.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'll do these real quick.
Hold on.
Shout outs. Okay, I'm sorry.
Pulling out to you. It's Bruce's shout out segment.
Wow, we've missed this. Boop, get home safe because she's up in New England. Geezy, thanks, Mom. Boom, Arizona family and friends, and Move Church.
And there was much.
And and to let you guys know, let you guys, I can't do this. Let you guys know, I got a note from my cousin Ricky. Uncle Gene is in rehab, one day at a time, one prayer at a time. And unfortunately, when I was out there, I couldn't see him because he wasn't doing that well. But he's a fighter.
He really is. This is like 3 years now. He's been
2 years. Yeah, the last around Christmas time and everything. So
wow.
But we'll see how it goes.
Oh, I have a thing for you and Chop, by the way.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast. It jumped up a notch. It did, didn't it?
It sure did.
I have nothing else to say.
And Bruce, I finally have my answer to your pitcher with 100 miles an hour. My guess is Tim Wakefield.
Or Joe Negro or Phil Negro. Phil Negro. Oh, by the way, I have a question. Who in the world sent me this note? And I'm just like, I got a note saying 13-13-6-6. Is that the same thing as 40-40? That was like,
my God, the stone's on you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I showed that to Chop. It's like, was it you, Edson?
No, it was me.
I think it was Keith.
It was Keith. I said, look what Keith sent me. He's like, damn.
Because they were going to be tied again.
Yeah. The Packers have led the league in ties this year.
That's right.
Turn around. They're tied.
Yeah, I don't know.
Points leader for non-kickers, Jerry Rice. How can I forget Jerry Rice? I immediately went to Tom Brady because he played for 150 years and he threw so many touchdowns. But they don't give him the points; they give it to the receivers. So
yeah,
should have thought of that. So
yeah, here it is. Ha ha ha! I gotta watch a game with you guys. 16-16 is new 13-13, which is the old 40-40.
Never gonna live that 40-40.
I was alone in a hotel room. I had nothing to do.
I was Most important question. You were in Los Angeles. Did you go to In-N-Out Burger get yourself your In-N-Out Burger?
I did not.
Dude!
I did make the mistake of eating a burrito watching that game, and the next
gosh.
morning was not happy with myself.
You did not go to In-N-Out Burger? Oh my gosh, that's the greatest hamburger in the history of creation.
I know, but I'm avoiding red meat because health issues.
Okay, I understand that. Okay.
So I go there like when Avery wants to go there.
Mm-hmm.
So next week I'll probably go there because I'll be out there for 3 days again. So
okay, all right, cool.
When she cares about you again. Well, he said it.
Dad, I love you again. Can you take me to In-N-Out Burger?
Exactly.
Pay for it.
Dad, I love you. Take me In-N-Out Burger at the end of the meal. I hate you.
Yeah. I'm
Like, see you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, I'm on the phone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, pretty much. Things that became an appendage. She was a kid that we gave her a phone 2 years ago. She could care less. Now it's attached to her. Text.
Oh, yeah.
Text. So, yeah.
Crazy.
Kids are great. All right. I got nothing else except that the Pittsburgh Pirates are spending money.
Yes, I saw that. Congratulations. I think the Dodgers just made a big acquisition not too long ago. So.
Well, that goes without saying. But the cheap-ass Pirates are actually doing something, which is nice to see. We could talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at 2 hours today. But we had to catch up. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. Let me start making my Week 18 picks now. Since we got to do all the
we got to
games.
pick the whole thing.
Yeah, I got to start writing that in. I'll do that this weekend. Hey, you all be safe in the snow. Be careful.
Yes. Thank you. I might go sledding with Avery later. See what happens.
If she likes you. Dad, I'm not gonna get on that damn
I get
sled.
about 2 hours a day of unconditional like.
Oh, that's really good. Okay.
Where is she now? Sleeping?
Probably. Or she's up playing video games with her friends again. Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows? I told her yesterday, I said, I'm going to do my football show in the morning. So I'll close the door so you don't hear me ranting. But breakfast will be a little late tomorrow. And she went, oh, and I'm like, that's when you get up anyway.
Exactly.
Right. And
what's your point? Yeah. Oh, Glinzer's bringing the NBA in real quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And watch
San
out.
Antonio's got their number.
And watch out. The Knicks won that
The
stupid.
Knicks, I couldn't believe it.
They won that stupid preseason
Yeah.
tournament thing.
What
or
the heck was
early
that?
season tournament thing. Yeah.
It doesn't even count for the standings, does it?
It does, except for the final game, which makes no sense either.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
The NBA makes no sense. Oh, and real quick with the NBA, did you see? So the WNBA, they're going to go on strike, and the NBA is threatening to pull the financing and close the league down for good.
What kind of sure ground do they have to go on?
None. That league has lost
They're being
money
propped
every year.
up. I mean,
That league has lost money every year until Caitlin Clark last year. They've made money 1 year of their existence, and they want more.
that is crazy.
Like, it's called supply and demand, and there ain't not much of a demand. So, all right.
Okay.
Now we're in trouble. All
Enjoy
the way.
your games.
Yeah.
All right, you all. Happy New Year, by the way, everyone.
Yes, happy New Year.
We'll see you for another year. So,
yeah, that's right.
Wow.
I'm glad 2025 was ass. Needs to go.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's bury it. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna end this thing. All right. See you guys.
No, yes,
See ya.
The joyfulness is over. The joyfulness is over.
Thanks for watching GeekTime TV. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure to check the little bell icon anytime someone from our network drops new content here. Want some GeekTime swag? Check out the merchandise available in the GeekTime TV store, linked in the channel description below. Share GeekTime TV with friends, and as always, thank you for your support. We'll see you soon.